Ancient myths and scattered scientific anomalies hint at a hidden civilization.
Early satellite images show geometric subglacial formations inconsistent with natural glaciers.
Historians reviewed records from early polar expeditions for unexplained phenomena. Notes mention unexplained disappearances and strange, symmetrical ice formations.
The thermal signatures showed vast, localized heat sources deep beneath the ice sheet.
Teams employed ice-penetrating radar and seismic surveys to map the subglacial structures.
Evidence emerged of vast, artificially carved chambers and subterranean tunnel networks.
Symmetrical patterns and rigid corners suggested intentional, non-natural design. Submersible probes detected unusual, non-geological material composition in walls and floors.
Ice core samples from the anomalous regions contain trace elements inconsistent with local geology.
The sheer scale and depth suggested an advanced pre-human civilization, perhaps millennia old.
Classified files confirm military interest in these unexplained Antarctic formations since the 1940s.
Thermal scans indicated a continuous, low-level internal energy source, impossibly sustained. Subglacial artifacts included intricate metallic remnants of impossible durability and design.
The material was not stone, but an engineered compound bearing unknown script and carvings.
Witness reports from deep drilling operations describe sudden temperature shifts and luminescence.
The equipment recorded brief, powerful electromagnetic pulses emanating from the deep structures.
Attempts to physically explore deeper chambers were consistently blocked by sudden, localized ice collapses. Satellite feeds were immediately censored when focused on these highly restricted subglacial regions.
Some researchers reported memory lapses or disorientation after prolonged exposure near the sites.
The largest structure mapped is impossibly vast, a geometric anomaly of staggering proportions. Advanced sensor arrays struggled to classify the anomalous, fluctuating energy signature.
Early post-war military expeditions had suspiciously vague objectives and cryptic results. Decades-old, unauthorized maps confirm a permanent, undisclosed, no-fly zone over the region. Cave structures examined appeared artificially smoothed and carved with unidentifiable tools. Infrared imagery captured sporadic plumes of heat escaping from the deepest subglacial structures. Each recovered artifact displayed complex crystalline structures impossible to replicate with current technology.
The architectural complexity completely defied all known laws of natural geological formation.
One leading theory suggests a lost human civilization preserved, frozen, deep under the ice.
Geological dating results suggest extreme antiquity, conflicting with conventional historical timelines. Legends of a perpetually warm Antarctic inner land may hold a grain of concealed truth.
High-resolution satellite imagery captured a structured entrance, briefly exposed by ice shift. The script found on artifacts remains untranslatable, unconnected to any known human language.
Ice-penetrating radar revealed multiple subterranean levels, descending to impossible depths. Archival sketches found in private collections depict advanced vehicles over the polar region. The unrecovered sphere exhibits a stable, low-power luminescent energy, defying known thermodynamics.
Drone scans identified hundreds of perfectly circular sinkholes leading directly into the structures. Seismic data confirmed a surprising absence of natural fault lines, indicating structural reinforcement. The layout of the structures subtly mirrors specific astronomical constellation patterns from extreme antiquity.
Declassified government memos hint strongly at potential contact with a non-human intelligence.
Magnetic interference spikes in the area are sporadic, powerful, and cannot be naturally explained.
Unusual, persistent, localized cloud formations perpetually obscured high-altitude visual reconnaissance. Computer models reconstruct the landmass before the glaciation, revealing a gigantic, advanced city complex.
Reports suggest frozen biological samples of an unknown, highly evolved species were recovered.
The evidence points to a massive, concerted effort to contain and conceal the information globally.
Some ice cores retrieved show unnaturally smooth, cylindrical tunnels passing through solid ice.
Early expedition accounts describe localized energy surges destroying equipment and leaving strange residue.
Analysis suggests an immense, interconnected power grid linking the deep subterranean installations.
Some researchers reported deep, subaudible auditory hallucinations near the central anomaly zone.
The metallic doors encountered remain sealed, secured by mechanisms beyond current reverse engineering capabilities.
The materials of the structure show no decay or erosion, despite their presumed extreme antiquity.
Composition analysis revealed a stable, unknown element not found on Earth's periodic table.
Perfectly concentric ice rings surround the primary anomaly, suggesting a massive point of impact or energy release. Similar folklore from unconnected cultures worldwide reference ice builders or star people.
Probe feeds glimpsed vast, cavernous spaces, impossibly kept warm by an internal, hidden power source.
Classified photos reveal military recovery teams in biohazard suits handling a massive object. Radar data suggests a highly complex, continuously rotating mechanism deep within the primary structure.
Artifacts momentarily react when exposed to specific low-frequency electromagnetic frequencies.
Theories include an ancient hybrid species, possessing knowledge from both human and alien ancestry.
Every piece of data points toward a sophisticated, buried civilization that remains inaccessible. A vast, perfectly curved, non-tectonic fault line suggests a colossal, artificial digging or movement.
Ice analysis reveals air bubbles trapped at ancient depths, perfectly spherical and uniform. Drilling equipment repeatedly failed near the structures, often due to sudden, inexplicable vibrations.
The repeating geometric patterns suggest a mathematical language of incredible, complex precision.
Magnetic surveys suggest a powerful, artificially generated dampening field surrounds the main chamber.
Restricted military bases were secretly established to monitor and cordon off the entire anomaly zone.
Classified files refer repeatedly to a potential zero-point energy source deep within the ice. Ancient cartography across different cultures depicts an ice-free, habitable polar continent.
Witnesses from a submarine mission reported an unidentified object rapidly surfacing, then submerging beneath the shelf.
Extended exposure to the anomaly site causes temporary visual and auditory alterations.
Civilization was multi-tiered, designed to support life in extreme and rapidly changing environments. Skeletal fragments recovered exhibit a larger cranial capacity than any known hominid species.
Repeated attempts to penetrate the metallic walls failed. Materials instantly shattered drill bits.
A constant, non-random low-frequency radio signal emanates directly from the core subglacial structure.
Small, lightweight tokens bearing the script were found, suggesting a form of currency or communication.
Satellite imaging clearly shows a vast, perfectly preserved dome structure beneath kilometers of ice. Thermal scans have, on rare occasions, captured a brief, perfect sphere of intense heat, instantly disappearing. The architectural schematics align with theoretical designs for interdimensional transport systems. The surrounding ice wall is unnaturally smooth, a product of controlled freezing and shaping. Declassified internal communications refer ominously to personnel termination related to project security. Pre-glacial maps indicate a major ancient river system flowed directly into the anomalous region. Equipment records localized gravitational fluctuations, suggesting manipulation of mass and space-time.
Recovered metallic remnants display clear anti-gravitational properties when charged with specific frequencies.
Similar structured shapes appear in disconnected ancient records, from Egypt to the Pacific Islands. Any airborne vehicle that violates the perimeter suffers immediate, catastrophic electronic and power failure.
The internal structure temperature remains impossibly stable at a comfortable 18 degrees Celsius. Analysis of the outer shell suggests a layered, self-repairing material, impervious to natural erosion.
Blurred, enhanced photographs confirm strange, non-natural light emissions originating from deep within the ice.
Multiple researchers reported shared, vivid dreams of a world before ice, suggesting a residual mental influence.
The truth of the subglacial civilization remains one of Antarctica's greatest, most dangerous, unsolved enigmas. A vast, perfectly curved, non-tectonic fault line suggests a colossal, artificial digging or movement.
Carvings suggest an aquatic or semi-aquatic phase for this civilization, or a hybrid species. Pre-WW2 expeditions by multiple nations showed unusual, competitive interest in the exact coordinates.
Artifact diagrams detail a specific star system configuration that does not align with present-day astronomy. The civilization's design appears strangely resonant with complex, advanced genetic and molecular structures. Seismic sensors periodically record a deep, rhythmic internal pulse, like a vast, slow heartbeat.
Drilling reached a massive, perfectly spherical borehole carved into solid bedrock beneath the ice.
Meteorological data indicates an unnatural suppression of storm systems over the exact anomaly coordinates. Reports suggest the attempted recovery of a large, metallic, disc-shaped object that remains buried.
Artifacts demonstrate a localized ability to subtly manipulate or nullify the effect of gravity.
The internal atmosphere is calculated to be temperate and breathable, a self-sustaining ecosystem.
Advanced sensors measure inexplicable fluctuations, suggesting a dimensional bleed-through event. The historical record is peppered with accidental disappearances of exploration and security teams.
Microscopic analysis reveals intricate, repeating micro-etchings of an unidentifiable signature symbol. The civilization's confirmed age directly challenges the established geological timeline derived from Vostok ice cores.
Submersible probes found deep, water-filled tunnels, suggesting the use of advanced, internal water transport.
Security camera footage, though heavily redacted, hints at a large, unidentified bipedal presence near the perimeter.
The structure is a completely closed-loop system, recycling its own air and water supply indefinitely.
The true nature of the builders, whether human, alien, or something else entirely, remains profoundly unknown. Decades of military records confirm extreme magnetic interference, perpetually preventing aerial access. Every attempt to activate or interface with the recovered artifacts has resulted in complete failure.
The structural metal possesses a calculated density that defies the physical properties of any known terrestrial element.
A growing consensus suggests the anomaly is not dormant,
but actively defending itself against all intrusion.
South American artifacts, predating known contact, show clear depictions of the Antarctic landscape.
The scale of the subglacial city is comparable in size to some of the world's largest modern metropolises.
The historical parallels to the myth of Atlantis, a lost advanced city, are chillingly undeniable.
Despite the unprecedented concentration of evidence, every avenue for physical exploration remains impossible.
The entire project remains shrouded by military and governmental layers of impenetrable secrecy. Subglacial civilization remains locked away, one of humanity's greatest yet most dangerous unsolved mysteries. And beneath the ice, a silent, advanced race waits for an awakening no one can fully comprehend.